Good afternoon, committee members. My name is Emilio Ramirez. I am Director of Housing for the City of Oxnard. And the Oxnard Housing Authority is before you today seeking your adoption of an investment policy for fiscal year 22-23. The law requires that the Housing Authority of the City of Oxnard to adopt an investment policy each year. And the Housing Authority is bound by state law, as is the City of Oxnard, but has further constraints imposed by the federal government involving the investment of funds. The investment policy governs the investment of funds, including funds on deposit, where the Department of Housing and Urban Development defines funds on deposit as funds for current transactions, capital and development funds, funds exceeding daily requirements, and operation reserve funds. City of Oxnard Housing Authority adopted an investment policy on June 1, 2021. And in recent history, the Housing Authority has invested excess cash utilizing a combination of in-house efforts and the State of California Local Agency Investment Fund, which is permitted by HUD and state law. Staff is recommending this practice to be continued through 2023 because of its safe, cost-effective, and successful program. This investment policy ensures prudent investment and adequate reporting of investment results in position to the authority and public. Safety is assured by adherence to housing and urban development approved investments. The restriction placed on allowable investment basis a degree of diversification to assure that the potential loss on an individual investment does not compromise the remainder of the portfolio. The Housing Authority is not permitted to invest in instruments except those authorized by HUD, where liquidity is addressed by HUD to assure that the Housing Authority is able to meet its operating requirements on a daily basis. The portfolio shall be designed to provide reasonable rate of return, economic cycles, considering budgetary cycles, and the risk of investment. The investment policy includes delegation of authority from the Housing Authority to an investment committee consisting of the housing director, housing finance officer, and the housing accountant. Adoption of the investment policy will not affect the operations of the Housing Authority to any material extent, and the investment policy does not contain any material alterations to policy or procedures of the Oxnard Housing Authority. The investment policy satisfies requirements of state law combined with the housing and urban development existing requirements. So staff recommends that the Community Services, Public Safety, Housing and Development Committee recommend to the Board of Commissioners of the Oxnard Housing Authority adopt a resolution and adopting an investment policy for fiscal year 22-23. Thank you.